One, I do it for the enjoyment and because I like to entertain people. And two is I've found that it takes my mind off the pain. If I sit in this chair for more than 20 minutes at a time, everything from the shoulders down to the fingertips goes numb, like right now. They're very numb. Playing a game, especially a first-person shooter, I'm constantly looking down on the keyboard to make sure my fingers are in the right position. And sometimes when I get into the game, my fingers will slip off and be someplace else where they shouldn't be, and that's where the problem comes in. I'll die. Actually, late 2009, I was working for Charter as a dispatcher too, and had an office chair incident where the office chair malfunctioned, shot me under the desk, and sort of hung me and ruptured 3 vertebrae in my neck. I got a high tolerance for pain, but like right now, the pain's mild. But once I do start doing this and get into the focused on the game, then the pain just sort of fades away. And then after I end, it comes on with a vengeance. I actually got into a game called Arcade with one of my very first mod. And he said, "What kind of system do you have?" And I told him, "It's my custom build I built myself." He goes, "Well, you should try streaming." I said, "What is that?" He goes, "With Twitch." And I go, "What is that?" And he told me, and the next night we came on, and for an hour and a half, he helped me set up streaming, and I never looked back.
Eat that, bitch!
One more, Grandpa.
Grandpa got them all, yes!
Holy I got you back.
Hey, that was a no-scope with a triple take. Yeah!
Let's go!
That's a...
Woo! And I had 2 rounds of energy left. Oh my God!
Well done ahead. There he is. Yeah, nice.
Yeah? You got something to say to me?
Chicken dinner! Yeah!
Oh, my favorite game of all time. It's a Wing Commander series forerunner called Privateer. And it's a space-oriented first-person shooter, exploration, mining, and shortly after that came out, then Wing Commander series came out. But that's my all-time favorite, Privateer. 1976 was my very first computer game.
What was that?
It's called B-1 Bomber on the Apple I computer. Had to take a 45-minute bus ride from 32nd Street Naval Station to Naval Base Coronado, Naval Amphibious Base Coronado, where the library was, and they were the only one that had that computer. Signed it out, had to wait 45 minutes, put the game in after I got on, and wow. I was a rescue swimmer. off the coast of Vietnam. And my first ship was the USS Oklahoma City. To see some of those pilots come out of that water, I mean, physically shaking, bleeding from ejection. And then you have to deal with the sea snakes. Was always in the back of your mind. After that, I was also a gunner on the 5-inch 38 mount. Then I went from there to the missile house. I was training to be a gunner's mate missileman. And then they, after all that training, they blackballed the missile system that I was being trained in. And then I was transferred to a submarine tender of all. I went down to interview with Master Diver Colvin. And while Master Diver Colvin was there, Master Chief, Master Diver Carl Bashir was there. Met Carl Bashir, I was really impressed. And I don't know if you know who Carl Bashir is, but he was a black diver, lost his leg, and they made a movie about him. Men of Honor? Men of Honor. It's just me and my wife. At first, she said, oh, you're gonna go to Playtime. And that's what she gets every time I come down here, Playtime. But when Dell contacted me and wanted to do the commercial, and they sent her and I to New York to do this commercial, she, baggage on board, there we go. And she, she's concerned since, you know, I had a heart attack, 2 heart attacks this year.
Hello, YouTube. As you can see, at 11:45 this morning, I suffered a heart attack.
In 2014, I had a death experience with what they call a double pulmonary embolism. And she's concerned about the amount of hours I put into the stream. And she just said, you need to slow down a little bit. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I mean, it's, I got to do what I got to do. And I don't make a lot of money doing it, but I have fun doing it. I really don't think it's a success yet. I'm still growing, but when a streamer gets on the level of Dr. Disrespect, Shroud, Summit, Ninja, that's success. With me, I'm not even a speck on the radar for Twitch right now. But it'll take time. I'll get there. I'll make people believers. Zekris coming in with a tier 1 sub. Thank you. Thank you very much. Everyone's going to die sometime. But whether I die today or next year or 50 years from now, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't scare me in the least. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and nothing's going to hold me back.